Hands of the clock slip, body shock. Somebody save me. Once in the box, nobody talks except for the praying. Burn it to the ground. Just burn it down. My body's tired of thoughts expired. Who's up for dying? Hard as I may, it's just giving away. No sense in trying. Burn it to the ground. Burn it take a good look at all the things you don't see. I got no patience for you, it ain't no crime. You keep talking about how you gonna spit it out, drinking all the poison that you need. You get head spun till the day is done. Do it till it ain't no fun. Choking on a handful of dirty deed. Cold black seven with bloodshot eyes. She'll get you to heaven in half the time. Got the reason, forget the rhyme. And pure as angels fall in line. Cold black seven with bloodshot eyes. She'll get you to heaven in half the time. Pure as angels fall in This is Gearman. Playing some Gearman tones. Meow, meow. That's how that song goes. Meow, meow. So, today's menu includes a healthy dose of politics and religion. I feel like I got to go over it just real quick. And we're at the end, and might need a little summing up, you know. Some people probably even be lost and not understand what happened. It's fine. Probably won't make it till the next day anyway, so. The Bible is correct. The Bible is actually correct. The God of the Bible, who foretold the end from the beginning, is correct. Which religion is correct? None of them. None of the Christian religions have it correct. Sorry. They're all wrong. It helps, they're all wrong in different ways. They're all competing for that remnant seed title at the end of the book. There's a remnant seed.
And every group goes, that's us. Jehovah's Witnesses, that's us. Baptists, that's us. And they were persecuted at the end. That's us. We're persecuted. Oh my God, we're so persecuted every day. And taxes alone. And then it becomes this fake virtue signaling about like, oh, he said the F word. You know what I mean? Come on. And then Trump gets in there and like, I like when he says just what's on his mind. The reason they talk like that and like this is messed up is because you guys have baby fragile ears. If they go, this is fucked up. We gotta do something about this. Like, and you know what other team is gonna run that football? Is this the mouth of the president? Do you want this influencing your children? Both sides. It's just a fucking game. Controlling the people. You talk about religion's control, politics is control. Religion is freedom. Seriously. When taught correctly. Because you're basically introduced to God. What else do you need after that? A government? People? Anything? God's everything. He's got you covered. It's freedom. Politics. What are we going to do about these roads? But who's going to pay? Well, I think they should pay. We pay so much in taxes. Well, I mean, we already do because of this and that and other thing. Right, we enjoy all the benefits of society. But that's no reason for us to pay for society. And it's reason enough for me to have to pay for, like, you know, when I get the cutting edge technology, like the laser disc, and then trade that for a seat, you know what I mean, and whatever. I understand paying like $600 for that, which will be like $50 in like 2 years. But paying for somebody to eat, who I look down upon, no. When they get a job, oh, they have a job, but basically my company is not paying them enough to keep working it. I should have got a job as manager. Should have studied harder. Whatever it is, it's just not my fault. Nor is it my problem. I tithe. I tithe every Sunday. I go to church every Sunday and Christmas. I'm going to heaven for sure. I've been forgiven. You don't understand that, like, being forgiven is different than, like, passing. All right, nobody's gonna fail. Actually, they've got 3 people that are gonna fail. They fail. They're failures, so they're just gonna fail. They're failures. But you guys won't. You won't fail. You know, not like that. They fail every time. Eventually, you guys will learn something. So we'll put you out a little bit early. Get you out of the fucking fire a little bit. They'll never learn. They'll be in the fire going, is this as hot as it gets in hell? I thought it was going to get hot. It's not hot. I mean, it's warm. I could stand to be hotter. Okay. You call this screaming and annoying noise? You've been here for 10 seconds. Yeah, time doesn't exist here. Feels like 5 years. Yeah, it's been 10 seconds. Would you like to slow it down? Time does not exist here. You're basically in this null zone. We can make it this long. We can zoom in and make it that long. There's someone knocking my door. I'll be right back. I'm a coming.
Sitting down just for a minute. If you come around, you need something new. All the words just echo right off of you. Bringing me the end, just a little bit. You're falling down, you need something new. All the words just ring like bells when you're standing at the gates of hell, just right in front of you. Sickness never fails, he says. It feels like I'm late on death's bed. She won't come in. Here at the end of things, and all I want is just a little bit. Sit him down, put out the fire. See if you come around, you need something new. This big red love's gonna shine through. Sickness never fails, he said. It feels like I'm laying upon death's bed. She won't come in. It's cold under my skin, and all I need is just another hit. Come on, baby, just a little bit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, give me just a little bit. Come on, baby, just another hit. Oh, come on, baby, yeah. Come on, baby, give me just a little bit. Come on, baby, just another hit.
So apparently I get to check the thing and my coffee just disappears. That's disparu. Where the fuck would it go? Where could it be? I just don't know. So turns out what it was is crows, or yeah, they're like so I think they're crows. On the roof. They're building a nest or something, but they're like. I was like, fuck, what the fuck is tapping on my fucking front door? And I was trying to get out there. I was like, wait, that's back there. I started getting close to the light. It's like on the wall, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I open the door, and it stops, and all of a sudden they kind of come to the edge, and like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that explains that. It's like, that's us. Yeah, go back to what you're doing. Oh, coffee, yeah. Sit and look. Slow it down just a little bit. Slow down, you move too fast. Gotta make that coffee last. So, last we left our intrepid hero, he was proclaiming himself to be the Son of God, not God himself, and all the worshipers, he's God. And he said, they worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. And they're like, yeah, I mean, me. We're probably the fucking remnant seed. So, at that exact moment, the Bible talks about 100 prophets who were stashed, 50 in one cave and 50 in another, about 30 miles walking distance, about walking distance from Qumran, the Dead Sea Scrolls, where the Dead Sea Scrolls are found. So check, that's true. They're like, it's a proto-Christian. No, it's a prophecy of the book we'd be reading. As it's happening, they were writing it in a cave, prophesying about what's going to happen in the book that we would be reading. It's a clay pot. They go inside. All kinds of like Greek, all kinds of different fucking shit. There's different languages and telling the stories of Jesus and all the apostles who had been written around. No, it wasn't a secondary. If you read the Bible, it tells you exactly who they were. Exactly who they were. They were prophets. So they weren't like preaching a religion they practiced. They're preaching on religion yet to come. And they're stored in the cave to be a living proof that from the beginning, he told the end. And you will know his name is the Lord when these things come to pass. All people say, like, no possibility, no way. What the fuck is it? When it happens, what the fuck is that? Hang on. It's ball lightning. It's just gotta be, it's just something. They're doing some kind of CGI thing in the sky. It doesn't explain the fucking ground trembling like that. It doesn't explain the trees bowing down. So, time goes on from there. Other prophecies come and go, like Revelation. You go into now, nothing is ever learned, no one pays attention, people start falling away. The more people start falling away from religion, not the church, but from actual God, the more it becomes popular to fall away because all the cool stuff is away. And then please explain to me why the Native Americans smoked pot and took peyote and did all those other things. Yet were executed for their witness of Christ, salvation, actual salvation, God. I am the Lord thy God. Without me, there is no salvation. Without him, there's no salvation. Without him, there's no Jesus. There's no universe. There's no you to need to be saved. I was thinking about that earlier when I was washing dishes. Like, just to go around him, you'd have to be older than God to outlast, the distance around him that it would take. To outsmart him, you'd have to have a logic that didn't count on his understanding. Yeah? As long as we're using words like this that we got, it's a preloaded dialogue. So therefore, our vocabulary is limited to what we can do. You know what I mean? In our comprehension. New words are added from time to time, but it just kind of further dissects the words we already know. And then fucking Sarah Palin says some stupid shit. And they're like, we kind of need a word between those two words anyway. Like, no, we don't. It's like saying we need a fucking Toyotathon day. We kind of technically do. When the day that sells, we kind of, it needs to be, it's a good fucking day. What, Toyotathon? Like a decathlon? What, just get the fuck out of here. Donald Johann Drumpf, born to Friedrich Christ Drumpf and Mary Christ Drumpf and Friedrich. Oh no, Drumpf. They anglicized their name to Trump because when they left Bavaria, because Granddad was dodging the draft. And that's correct, Granddad. He's been here his parents have been here since Granddad. And he's talking about close the borders. Ted Cruz was born in Canada. Talking about close the borders. He can't name anything, but it's like the 250 years. He probably wouldn't have known those 250 years if they had given a press briefing that morning. You know what I mean? He gives a fuck. Like he's marking on the calendar. Oh, it's the 250. No. Ooh, it's my birthday. Yeah, that's also going to be the day of. Something's on my birthday. We can actually spin it. Oh, yeah. And we make a whole military parade thing and nobody shows up. And he's just. No, nobody likes you, Donald. Still. But I'm president. Don't you have to like me? No. You didn't like Barack Obama, Hussein Obama. Nobody likes you. Dumpy. He's having that party thing and he's just sitting at a table by himself. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody was probably mingling, trying to stay away from him. And the camera's on him and he's like, any people at home, you'd hang out with me, right? God dang right we would, Daddy. What's that fucking one lady? And she's going around like to the kids and like, what do we call? And they're all like, they call him Daddy. The daughter, the son. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's pictures of on the wall and shit. It's like, I mean, did you think that's what happened with Obama? Like teenage girls were rolling around like, oh, the president. The picture wrapped around their little stuffed doll. I'm going to be the first lady. No. And some fucking loser ass shit Stephen Miller would think would happen, As soon as you become president, all of a sudden you're cool. I could win class president, then I'd be cool too. No, you wouldn't. First off, nobody cool makes their mouth do like that. Second, the voice is saying, and he's a Jewish guy talking about how torture and whatever is necessary. A social. Dude, if you weren't nuzzling up to the fucking supremacists and have, the complexion you have, they'd hang your ass too. They wouldn't give any fucks about you, dude. Like, well, yeah, why do you think I'm kissing so much ass? That's why you move on from some of that and go to something else. I've had to do that a lot of times, you know? And yeah, sometimes it requires just sitting by yourself. Boo the fuck who. I'd rather be alone and single, you know, because at least I didn't have a reason for feeling alone, you know? There's no one else in the house. I can do that by myself. I don't have to pay someone, you know, and help afford someone's way through life and feel fucking empty and alone. I don't need that shit. I'm saving a ton of money. I got this room is fucking sick. Dude, I got my big ass fucking monitors. It's fucking fucked. And then I got my, I would use my workstation out there for doing the video editing. I have a writing station in the bedroom. Then I got my laptop is down back up and running. I gotta get a $15 battery, and then that thing will be complete. I can just unplug it and take it with me wherever I need to go. But I have the wall socket plug up. Pretty slick. I'm good to go, man. That, and I've got that charger, so if I were ever like go to a cabin, like my uncle's cabin, I'll find something like that so I can kind of work on the Underwoods. I need to be out in the woods for at least a good 2-3 days. I don't have to be alone, but I have to be out in the woods, you know, and actually experience the shit so I'll actually write correctly. Otherwise, I'll be like writing this stuff and it just, well, you know, I need to be out there and like, okay, and not have the shit. So I was like, what would I do? That's how I came up with the game of strategy and chance. It's like, what would you do for fun? You'd come up with some kind of fucking game to play. Like I don't really. I mean, chess is being like, you know, manipulated to a point. Like, what if you just like change some of the characters so they do different things? And like, when I changed one of them to a snake, it's cool because if you run near it, there's opportunity for it can within a circle it can strike. So you have to do like a D&D chance of being struck by the snake. And if you are, your character kind of dies off. Eventually does, but you can use that for like a charge forward, like freedom. Taste my poison pawn, bitch. Change the movement of the character and shit. So it's nothing at all like regular chess. Well, I mean it is a bit, but definitely like you should probably play chess a couple times before you play this. You can play it either way, but to really get it, you're gonna need an understanding of chess. And then that chance game, that was fucking sick. I was just sitting at that table and there's like 5 dice and I was just rolling it. And I just kept rolling out 5 of them just to keep myself entertained. And I kept noticing there's like patterns popping up. I'm like, full house? Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. And then I was like, you can play this by yourself. Like, how would you make it into a 2-player? Oh shit. Like multiplayer. Oh god, this is gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be great. I actually played with my family. It was fucking fun. It was really fun. There's some really fucked up rules, like, you know, if you get to what was it? I don't know. I have to find it, whatever. But if you get like close to 20, you try and get 21 on the dot. If you go over 21, you have to go back to 5 because you keep moving forward. You know. As you're going up towards it, you can forfeit your shot because you like if you got like 2-3 spaces to get to 21, you're like, I'm not gonna hit 3. You know what I mean? I don't. I just there's no way. A 6, I'm not gonna hit it. So you can just give up and go back to 15. There's all kinds of real fucking shit like that, and you roll the dice out and you can cover it up. And once you get what your hand is gonna be. and you can announce what it is, because otherwise someone can also, like, if they do it first, they can, whatever you had, like you had 2 3s that you want to call for 2 pairs, and they might go like full house. I'm like, oh, I don't need 5. I know. Go back to 5, bitch. I just needed the 3. I know. That gives you 24. Oh, you bitch, yeah. They even gave my grandpa a role in the game as one of the early players, like one of the, like, undefeated. He came up with like he rolled almost a perfect game, because like there's a 1 2 3 4 5 6 is an instant win. Or is it 1 2 3 4 5 and then 2 3 4 5 6? Yeah. Um, and there was another one, I can't remember what it was. There was a combination. I know there was the one that was instant, and then there was another one that was almost the same, but I scored it differently. Um, but in the story that writing it, he wrote, I was like, you got to win 7, best of 7, and he just basically ties something like, bam, 1, damn, 2, instant win, bam, 3 instant win. Like on the last one, he drops it, but it doesn't. It's not an instant win, but it's close, And so like he still wins the tournament. But like just like fucking 6 back to back, just bam, instant win. Yep. My grandpa would do shit like I said, he was a card shark like a motherfucker. Dealing to 4 people, and they're explaining to me what a fucking loner hand is in euchre. Well, that's cool. I'd like to get one of those. You would? Yeah. And just deals the cards out, and as I'm picking them up, and it's like, oh fuck. And I was like, what the how, what? It was that quick. He's like, yeah. Fuck. And then he flips the deck over, and I mean, because you got to pick like what the suit is, and it's the suit that I need, and you got to tell your partner to pick it up. And I was like, so if I was gonna go alone, you tell your partner to pick that up and go alone. I'm going alone. And everyone's like, oh shit, you really? I'm like, I think so. I got all but one. I didn't know the tactic. I should have played a little bit better, but I should have like blasted out the heaviest hitters, and I did it wrong. I got all but one though. Didn't get to Yucca. But that fucking place on Lake Cam was so fucking cool. We went to like 3 or 4 reunions in a row. And the weather on July was always just so nice. Just fucking, because it was always so hot in Shreveport. It's like fucking 90 going on 100. When that fucking thing gonna fucking stop? It's just fucking running back there. I'm gonna have a fucking big ass water bill, and I gotta go talk to fucking Deb again. I don't wanna fucking talk to Deb. She be tripping. So, okay, I started at the fucking at Northland. I was walking, I was like, oh fuck. I was going to the frozen food. I wasn't about to turn around and go the other way. And then she saw me, there's that recognition of you. I know you. And I was like, and she's like, I just kept going. I'm like, yeah, just keep on going, Deb. Deb Snickerson. That was fucking great. He fucking hung up on me. I called the cops. I called the police myself and told them what I was going to do to this guy. I want to send people down there. I'm about to head down pretty soon. And so I called, and he answered the phone. And he was, I just like, you don't need to say shit. I've already called the cops and told them I'm coming down there. I'll be down there I'll be down there Friday. And he's about to say something. I just went click and hung up. Within like 30 minutes, there's a fucking call. Hey, Mr. Battle, I just want to let you know you're coming down Friday. You can still come down if you want, but there's no need. You have a zero balance on there. So I don't, yeah. So there's, you come down if you want. There's no need to come down if you don't want to. That's a different tune than, you know where I transferred from? I don't fucking care. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't fucking care where you came from. Guam, you can come from your mom's butthole. I don't fucking care. You suck at this job, dipshit. You try to fucking add two numbers together and came up with a fucked up subtraction. You suck. When I pointed it out to you, you're like, oh, you got me there. And I got you from the, oh my God, you got me on that one. That's what you said. You got me on that one. The motherfucker, like I said, and he just kept trying to add the month between the months. What the fuck? How many fucking Januarys? I mean, how many Julys are there, dude? Well, you gotta add 2 pieces between July and that's what the fucking previous balance, it includes that. Well, then you got the month, and then it's a month, and the next one. Like, that's what the next month bill is for. Well, hang on until you add, and don't stop adding. Stop adding an extra fucking. Stop adding money to that. What are you doing? Well, your math is wrong, and I'm helping you figure out what you did wrong. Well, yeah, if you had an extra $180 to the fucking bill, then yeah, I probably owe as much as you're saying. Because there's 2 Julys, 2 Augusts, and 2 Septembers. And I owe a lot of money. I owe a lot of fucking money. My point out to him was like, you guys wouldn't let it get to $200 bill. You just shut me off by now. He's like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, yeah, it's true. So what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You telling me that I paid $200 and I still owe $300? So my bill is $500 fucking dollars between July and there's an extra 60 there. I told the cops, I was like, I'm gonna punch him. He tried to add to, I mean, he was trying to show me some whatever and end up with subtraction. And if he tries to do that again, I'm gonna punch him right in his fucking jaw. And I told him, I told the guy, it's like, this, you still have between the call and when they get there. That's more than enough time for me to do what I gotta do, man. I might go to jail, but you're gonna be fucking in the hospital. Hurting. Yes, they have to reset your jaw. That's what happens when someone stomps on it. It's not that strong, is it? Especially yours, glass jaw. Just having me standing all the time behind that fucking desk talking shit. I'll go someone higher than you. Who are you gonna go higher than the Kingsley Water Department? What is there? I should have told him, I looked in the face. I was like, God, if I've got you, asshole. Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, you're gonna go higher than me. I run the water in Kingsley. Not only that, I run the municipality. I'm the treasurer here, for fuck's sake. I run, you know how much money? How many hundreds of dollars I see per month? Just in water bills alone? Oh, you've never seen this kind of cash. That's why they moved me from Traverse here. I was just too good. And they're like, you know what? You're so good. Maybe you should go out to the sticks and just fix that up. Oh yeah, I could do that. Could you? Can you? Of course. No, can you? Yeah. Okay, then why did you hire a guy that hadn't fucking turned in his goddamn water reports in like a fucking year? And that was replaced a guy that had a fake degree who'd been working there for years. Holy fuck, man. The same people want to talk about a DEI hire. Only Americans can know that there's a legitimate bias against fucking ethnic sounding names. And then still take the job and go, well, man, what'd you do? I got the job. Dan Smith, of course I got the job. Well, it sounds like you should have named yourself something better than that. I like the Washington, but what's the other one? What? Yeah, I'm already bored. Can you change it to Tim? Oh, you look like a Tim. Come on, guy. We'll have a laugh. Come on, Tim. Ha ha ha, Tim. Ha! Ha ha ha! I actually knew a guy that did laugh like that. Ha ha ha! Ha! It's like, what, did you laugh? H-A? Ha! Ha ha ha! No, you're doing it wrong. You're not doing it correctly. Loosen up a bit. You're not pooping, you're laughing. Just hi. You don't have, it doesn't have to be hot. Oh no, god damn it. Santa fucking Claus, Jesus Christ. You're killing me here, guy. Alright, where's my pipe at? That's coming over there. And the fucking thing draining over there. I gotta get that before we run out of like fucking water in this house. Hold, please. Yeah, can't run away no more. Rise the fall. Hurricane. On to heaven. That just give me plenty of time to get everything fixed. And we got some geared some other things coming to you. I hope you enjoy the show that's coming this way and enjoy the flight. And just you wait and see how I can fly. enough of your shit. That one was called On Up to Heaven. That was off of As of Yet Unnamed, and I think it's going to be on Cracking Jokes in Hell. That one that's playing right now is Rise to the Fall. But we're not going to get to that one just yet, so I can't follow you there. All right, dip into some politically Englishness, and so I hazard this. I venture a guess that when they set out to look for the lost city of gold and Fountain of Youth, they were actually looking for the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. They knew what they were looking for, and they found it down south. So they burned all the codices. They were expecting to find gold and stuff, but no gold. People who died due to plague and pestilence pretty much immediately. Once they're gone, you can make up whatever story you want to. They're savages. They used to kill each other for... Look at the designs. You think they really... As they're looking at that basketball court and going, this is where the slaughters would happen. There, the side there. The warriors would come out clad in armor. The lions would be then led in from this side over here. The double doors, yes, that's where they come and bring the lions in. And all this would be a bloodbath. Planks of wood and, horrible to be alive in those times. The persecution. You guys were paid nothing. How do you know? Records. See, this one right here. I feel like a slave. See? Paid nothing. Here's a picture of one guy who just called himself Prince, and he is on his face, slave. He's clearly a slave. They branded him this way. The tattoo on his face. And some weird feminine symbol to signal that he is androgynous for anyone looking for one of those kind of slaves. Alcatraz. That shifted some good stuff. To get over here, the natives are here. The ones that don't die from disease put up a fight what they can versus, guns, cannons, psychological warfare, like killing all the food supply and just leaving the husk out there, taking the skin, and then leaving, what kind of damage, especially if you were like you don't do that kind of shit. And it'd be only a fucking demon would think to do something like that. And then here you are, you walk out and you're like, it's like 300 buffalo. Yeah. The meat's just going bad and raw. Yeah, where's the skin? Took it. Yeah. Gonna sell it. Why'd you take the meat? Oh, because you guys eat that. Wow. Sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, we got all kinds of food over here. But your main supply of food? Told you we're gonna get this. It's manifest destiny. It's ours. It will be ours. Well, we're destined by God to take it, by God. And that's what we're going to do. I told you, speak English. You're in America now. Say, but we're gonna take care of you. We got a special reservation for your kind over here. Yeah, it's a special elite reservation. It does sound nice, doesn't it? Reserved seems reserved just for you. The fuck is this? Oh, like a 4x4 plot of land for you and all 500 of your fucking people. Thanks for walking here. At gunpoint. Yeah, America's the good guy. When? Where? How? Why? I've got questions. Mostly, how did those fucking politicians sleep at night? They know what they're doing. They know they're full of shit. They know they're telling people to sit, stand, bag, run at the same time. While the other people are saying, don't go nowhere, run away, jump, and, do a backflip. When you don't do it, they're wanting anything, and they go, good job. And remember, stay peaceful. Martin Luther King Jr. would want you to be peaceful. Mahatma Gandhi would want you to be peaceful. Jesus Christ would want you to be peaceful. I think we've long passed the turning the cheek thing. I think we've long crossed it by the time George Floyd had his fucking neck crushed. Yeah, I think that's 7 times 7 times 7. Yeah, I mean, I think we're well beyond. I think Medgar Evers probably made when he could have turned stopped turning the cheek. I think they used up all the turning the cheek under slavery. So it's kind of a nicety they've been turning the cheek. So they've been living more Christian than you, as that is, you hose them down with fire hoses and sick dogs on them for walking down the street. Man, that was long. That wasn't long. They have film footage of it. Moving pictures. The only reason it wasn't colorized is because it's, it wasn't a special enough event to capture in color. Apparently, the moon landing wasn't special enough to capture at all. Could just be that this fucking country's full of shit. Always has and always will be. We didn't want to lose the fucking space race, the arms race, so we fake it. Send the fucking astronauts up. The part detaches. The part we see out there is remote control. They're within the Van Allen belt. They never leave the Van Allen belt. So the audio you hear, the video and shit you see is from the studio, stitched together with reality. They never touched foot, set foot in the lander did. And that's enough that the Russians are like, fuck, how did you beat the Van Allen belt? We sent a lady through it and she just screamed until she died. It didn't end. How did you beat the Van Allen belt? I can't tell you that. But we're going back soon. Oh, we're leaking fuel. We got to scrub this mission. Oh, I was so sure you guys were going to go this time. I was positive you're going to go. Oh, leaking fuel. Yeah. Why don't you scrub the whole fucking thing? Then we don't have to spend billions of dollars on failure. And maybe we can take care of the poor. instead of spending fucking billions of dollars to look at the sky and go, what if? There's still no oxygen out there, or food, or anything that you need. That's why we focus here. But that's our why is that our destiny? Because how do you know there's a planet out there? You wish it? And on top of that, well, how many lifetimes would it take for you to get there? Shut the fuck up and do something about the people here. You sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about digital time. If we're looking at a drama, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, here on Earth, you're sitting there on a fucking park bench looking at that fucking star, and he's looking at the fucking same star. It's the same goddamn time. But on Andromeda, you don't know what the fuck it would be. Shut the fuck up. We just take light. You don't know that, man. Until you go there, you have no idea what the fuck anything looks like outside this fucking planet. So just shut the fuck up. Wise in your own conceit, dude. It's just fucking ignorant as shit. Now, why'd they bury Göbekli Tepe? They didn't. The flood drowned it and fucking buried it. Water washed over. I don't believe in the flood. You don't have to believe in the flood. Look at the fucking Sahara Desert and look at how the water is going towards the reshot structure, the eye of the Sahara, which is the fucking place of Atlantis. Just look at the structure. Fucking all the descriptions fit. All the descriptions, the concentric circles, the mountains in the north, all of it. All of it fits. And if you look from a satellite map, you can see how the water is just rushing. You can say where the water was, and how like the sand is now just kind of just pouring down over there. There was a volcano that erupted, a big volcano, and it just blew the fucking water and came running down. Why it came down there, I don't know. Was it grassland before this? I don't fucking know. But the story of an ocean coming over and taking over Atlantis is fucking true. Whatever that place was in, Mauritania, the fucking eye of the Sahara reshot structure, that was the location of whatever the stories of Atlantis. That's where it was. Mansa Musa, a shit ton of gold. There's like tons of fucking caves where they're mining gold in that area. Anything? You sure you're saving me from a debate? I'll have to look into this shit up. I know. People can look it up and check what I'm saying. And the color fuck it is, yeah. It is. So if that got washed over, why couldn't Göbekli Tepe and the same type of thing be washed over? How extensive was this flooding? Where did it come from? Where did it start? Where did it go? I don't know. Did it start where I don't know. A long time ago. But you can see the ripples in the fucking below, where you can tell it blew pretty fucking hard. It's like the radiation from the center. It's a concentric circles from the fucking center of the volcano. It's fucking trippy. Looks like shadows, but it's just like these fucking ripples of where the fucking fuck, man. How intense was that? How intense was the one that hit Chichen Itza? Is that the way? Was it enough to displace the shelf? To eject enough stuff that we had the Gulf of Mexico and the moon? It happened long enough they killed the dinosaurs? I have no fucking idea. It's all possible, though. Because we'll find out when God gets here, He, she, it knows. I wouldn't dare to presume to tell God what he, she, it is. I could ask. But I'm not gonna be like, you're just that you're a guy. Nah, you're a dude. What's with the tits, Dad? We shit with the door open. We make our own beef jerky. We're men. It means something. We've literally never done any of those things. It's so fucking great. We go on river go gambling trips. We shit with the door open. We make our own beef jerky. We've literally never done any of that. We bring up old shit. Have you ever been in an argument with someone that did that? I have. This fucking is like, the fuck? Okay, you're bitching at me about some old shit. That wasn't me, that was you. Like, oh, that was years ago. Get over it. You're still holding on to that? I'm like, you are a fucking psycho. I gotta get the fuck away from you, you fucking crazy bitch. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. Still within the statute of limitations when she was complaining about it. My brother getting drunk and just like sitting there just talking and just going on and on. And it's like I started like, talking back with him. I was like, he's like, who said anything about that? I'm like, you did. Less than 5 minutes ago. When I'm like, oh my god, dude! If you're not gonna be part of the conversation, then don't. I mean, you know, if you're not gonna follow the conversation, don't start a conversation. Holy fuck! So I had to repeat the entire thing back to him. Then you said, then I said, then you said, and then I said, yeah. What do you mean, yeah? What are you trying to say? Oh my god, dude! What the fuck, dude? Sober up, dude. That's coming from a fucking alcoholic and a fucking drug addict. Sober the fuck up, would you? Just try out for a weekend or some shit. Fuck hell, man. Calling around, you know, on the holidays, still drunk as shit. And bitching about our dad spending our fucking college money at a bar. Dad spent our. I'm like, then we didn't have that fucking. What the fuck are you doing, dude? The fuck's wrong with you? You want to hop in the time machine, go back and see if he'll throw the fucking ball with you? What the fuck are you doing? Stop worrying about the dad you want and realize the dad you got. No, he doesn't even know my birthday. That motherfucker doesn't know my birthday. He's an asshole. He doesn't know that shit. He doesn't know your birthday? No, he doesn't know my birthday. You think we're buddies or something like that? No. Fuck no. I don't think he's said happy birthday to me fucking since, you know, my mom's birthday is close to mine. So, like, aside from, like, when taking her and me out, I don't think since they got divorced, I don't think he's ever told me happy birthday. I said, I don't think he even knows what day it is. I was trying to tell my brother, I was like, you know, his birthday is on the 24th. So you can see what birthdays probably don't mean shit to him because, I mean, everybody got, you know, you get to watch everybody get like a birthday present and a Christmas present. And like, hey man, it's Christmas time, so I got you a birthday Christmas present. Maybe like $5, $6 more expensive than what you were gonna spend because, you know, it's a birthday Christmas present. Meanwhile, but someone got like a $15 present, you know, birthday present and like a $15 gift, you know. Well, I got you a $20, and then I added another $5. But it's just one. You know what? Just yeah, it's all good. So like while I was talking to him at the time when I was still dealing with him, I would send him like around Christmas. I'd send him like one stack of like DVDs or some present and say Merry Christmas, and another one that says like Happy Birthday. Like the one that says Do not open until Christmas. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do it. It's your birthday, go ahead, but not these. Fuck! I thought I stopped you, motherfucker. You're just still running back there. You need a sneaker endorsement. Fucking running so hard. Speaking of, Uncle Sean's gonna put on his shoes and better tell you about America the Terrible. America the Red. I wish this was a fairy tale. It's the actual story of America. So apparently, some dudes over in Europe thought it was unfair that the king was being a king, and they wanted to be the king. They didn't have an army enough to take the king's kingdom. And so all I could do is bitch and complain all the fucking time like little fucking losers they were. I got an idea. Let's go subjugate some people. And all his friends say, fuck yeah! That's exactly what God wants to do. So the Quakers, the bakers, the candlestick makers, the hippies, the dippies, and all the people like the trippies, they got in a boat and they said, we're going to America. And the Americans were like, what the fuck is America and why am I a native? Shut up, you'll be dead soon. That's what they said as they had a basket of beads for Manhattan. Gloatingly keeping record of it. Probably, honestly, since they didn't speak English, they're probably like, oh, nice, a gift. But now, if you move, you accept the terms. Like, what terms of what? What the fuck, I guarantee there's a lot of they fucking savages. Because you took advantage. They're savage and stupid. Guess I'll say that about Trump supporters then. Savage and stupid. They weren't tricked by the fucking devil. They're just savages and stupid. Then America got all the things they wanted and they had everything. Still wasn't enough. They wanted all the money too. And they didn't want to do any of the work. I know. We'll subjugate more people. And they got in a boat and they went down to Africa. Some Spanish friends and said, hey, we got a yacht trip for you guys. We don't want to go. Oh, there's no. You have to go. No, I don't. Yes, you do. You want to jump out at sea, that's fine, but you're getting on the fucking boat. And so millions and millions of sad souls were stuffed in the bottoms of cargo holds or jumped to their deaths to avoid the evilness of the American slave master buying and selling souls around the world. And then everyone's shocked when the rich start buying little children. Anyways, we haven't quite got to, I mean, I'm sure it was already happening, but we haven't quite got to that part of the story. We don't want to jump ahead and tell the ending first. It's a fun adventure family fest of how fun America can be. And Disneyland and red, white, and blue. And happiness for everybody. You know, like the soldiers that we send to get wounded and hurt, but we won't fucking take care of them. Even though every politician pays all kinds of fucking lip service. We're going to get the VA running. We're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. Do they know? They're all full of shit. And for some reason, like, oh man, that guy's full of shit too. Okay, what you got? Sounds good. You're not full of shit, are you? Oh no, I'm not full of shit. It's a new guy. He's a new guy. It's a new guy. He's not inside. He's a new guy. New guy, what are you doing? Oh, I was just waiting a chance to get inside. Now I'm inside. Thank you for that. Full of shit. What you got? You just wait, new guy. Are you full of shit? You are? I like that he straight up and tells me he's full of shit. We're gonna send this guy. You just wait, new guy. Our new guy's full of shit. But he's honest about being full of shit. And he's gonna come. What are you doing? Why do you have your penis in your hand, though? I didn't say you're gonna come for. Oh God, no, not that. Oh, hurry up. Finish then. We're supposed to do that till later when we meet up on Grindr. Now everyone's gonna think I'm gay. I had a good line for a movie. There's two people that live together, and like one of the opening scenes is just like you can't really see them. These two guys are off in the other room. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't work the other way. He's like, why? And he's like, because I'm not gay like you. Now put your dick in my hand. I don't know why. It just made me crack the fuck up when I think. Because I'm not gay like you. Now put your dick in my hand. It doesn't work the other way. Why? Because I'm not gay like you. That set the tone for the whole fucking movie, like right there. Especially if someone's like, hello? Oh, fuck. You're like, oh, fuck. That's not good. That sounded bad. That sounded real bad. Yeah, it sounded bad. Oh, they can hear us even now. Yes, I can hear you even now. Hey. And I had a scene for I wanted to call it like the first date. And so like again I'm on the guy to have it. So like they're at his apartment. And she's like, all right, so you know, it's been fun and you want to do like, yeah, let's do it next Tuesday. I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, well I'll call you and yeah. And so she leaves and then almost immediately he goes running to the bathroom. And and he's like, and he's just having a heart attack. And so he's like sitting there just screaming, "Oh come on, you dirty turd! Get out of my ass for fuck's sake!" And then he gets done. And he walks out, and she's like, "Forgot my purse." See, Tuesday just walks out. He's just screaming like he's wrestling. Get out of my ass, you dirty turd! You dirty turd. I don't know. I don't know why I think some of this shit. I forgot my purse. See you Tuesday. I think we're gonna be okay. She's coming back, so I think it's gonna be all right. Maybe she didn't hear. Maybe she didn't. She didn't hear it. She didn't hear it. She just came at the last second there, and she came in, and she didn't hear none of it. I've been like writing a lot of plays for like a long time. I remember working at Trejo's is the busboy. I was working on one. That wasn't Thursday's Gone. It might have been Dream Girl. Yeah, it was Dream Girl. I'd recorded that song at Scott's place. I would like to find that song. Like, I guess I could redo it. I know exactly how it goes. It's pretty simple. But yeah, I mean, I'm open for suggestions. But like I said, right now it currently ends with he wakes up and his dream chick is in bed with him, but she's dead. And he doesn't know what the fuck to do, so he puts her in the closet and freaks out for most of the day, and then eventually goes to sleep, and then he just dies and crosses over to her side, and neither one have to go anywhere anymore. Bit typical. So I mean, but that's the basic idea, you know. Something basically, like, yeah. It's no longer. I have another one. This God, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it does a lot with playing with the mirror. Basically, like when he gets close to the mirror and like he's like checking himself out, it, like switches the other side. One side's like a positive side, one side's a negative. So like if he leans into this one mirror, like like would you know? That's what happened to me. Like I was leaning forward, I was looking in my eyes, like fuck, they dilated as shit, and I was like right up on him, like, and then I should back it off. I'm like, what if I'm that guy now? Oh, 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 oh. On one side, his girlfriend is like, eager to hear about it. On the other one, she's like, God damn it, if you talk about this one more time, I'm gonna fucking, Jesus Christ. And then, he said he keeps flipping through. He can't figure out which side is which until, like, like the day passes and sees how, if it's good or bad. And then eventually, she just gets a plank of wood and, like, nails it above the fucking mirror. And it just says, stay on this side. Like a heart. So that way he knows. He's like, okay, I'm on this. And he just destroys the fucking mirror and doesn't. That's all I've got. I mean, I don't have like the dialogue. It's just there's more, of course, but that's gonna go overview. I like doing those overviews and then like, was that any good? Like, yeah, okay, so let's just spreading out what should happen. So it's a good overall arc. Yeah. Let's make it fun. So, start building Washington, D.C. And there's all kinds of Masonic imagery as well as satanic imagery. There's a nice pentagram in DC. Yeah, it's very obvious and very blatant right there. If we're looking from aerial, they probably, at the time, they probably were like, oh, we're clever. No one's going to see this. No one was flying. By the time they see this, our plan, you know what I mean? And pretty much, yeah. Here it is. It's pretty much done. And the plan is to get the everything back. The slaves, the land, the planet. Now, that's too big of a thing to force. You can never have an army enforce that. But what you could do is threaten the people with that. A very real threat that seems to just be getting away with all the shit, like Trump. It's like nothing's gonna stop him. He won the election, was impeached twice and just didn't go. He's in there now weaponizing the Department of Justice and killed two people, two citizens, in front of everybody. Like on this. The amount of records that have complaints against him and Epstein. They're best friends. Part of that seems to suggest that they weren't doing the same shit when they were going the same Victoria's Secret model. Fucking, oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. Is that why you started Miss Teen USA? Get the fuck out of here. And bragged about going in and walking in on them. It was Donald Trump that made me realize, man, maybe Hitler was just a dumb shit with a loud mouth. And the people behind it actually knew what the fuck was going on. Like, he has no idea. He doesn't know what's really going on. As long as they placate to him, like there's what that whole thing with Pam Bondi. Did you tell President Trump, our greatest president we've ever had? He probably was just like, yeah. You know? Everybody else is going, gross, dude. Just gross. It's just fucking sick. You're not the president's lawyer. You're the attorney general. You're the people's lawyer. The people need you to prosecute the fucking Epstein files. But you and your Nazi buddies are using Trump as a distraction to get the things you guys want done. And you need this. Your guys' idea is so fucking horrid. No one will ever go for it. But you need the people to fucking, you have to have the will of the people to get your shit going. So right about to succeed, America will stomp a mud hole in your ass, put things back to semi-normal, and then everybody, a universal currency and possibly universal pay. You probably have work requirements of a certain number of hours, but there's always people that are going to find ways around it. But at the same time, like I said, if you imagine like Target and all the lines are open, Walmart, all the shopping lines are open because they're not paying anybody. Labor's free. So why not have every fucking aisle open? You don't have to wait shit. You never have to wait. Black Friday, Christmas, you never have to fucking wait. If you do, it's like not long. Like fucking 30 aisles, and they only use like 3 or 4 at a time usually. Why do they have those extra aisles that they never fucking use? Are they getting ready for something we don't know about? Who would know? Walmart. Sam's Club. People that probably supply. Sam's Club probably supplies the government's bunker shit, with barbecue sauce, tuna, cans of soup, the industrial size toilet paper, crates, and what are the stains, as that's called, and just fucking crates, crates, and shit, the shit. Whole truckloads. Government doesn't produce anything. Buy a shit ton. Everybody else's money. Use tax dollars to make a fucking haven for themselves and their kind. Because in their head, they're so important that should some kind of like real tragedy happen, all of us, of course, will selflessly go, Mr. President, you must continue on. Go get to the bunk, go to the chopper and go to the bunker where you'll live nice and comfortably for the night. You know what? No, never mind. Got room in that chopper? Well, then you better start making room. The rest of us are coming too. We'll be right behind you in the car. So, won't get past the gate. See how many of us there are? Twice as many by the time we get there. Ever heard Twitter and TikTok? News spreads fast these days. They'll probably hit a media blackout when they need to. Downright fucking wicked. Just evil as shit, man. Paid how much for Manhattan? A bucket of beads and some blankets. You're a dirty bitch. It was a good deal. No, it was a shitto deal. And why did you guys not go? Why you said you're not going to go past the Mississippi? Why did you? Oh, you bought Louisiana Purchase. So you guys had never been there. No. And so someone just carved it up. Were they anybody living there? Yeah. And you just bought it. Yeah. You can't do that. We did. Start parceling it out soon. They'll move. Ooh, I like this lake. This is shut the fuck up. I'm gonna put my bait shop right there. This would be my summer home, and then my retirement home will be over there on that side. Ooh, look, there's an island. I claim it. I call it Beaver Island. Not cuz. Kalamazoo? Good name. Welcome to Kalamazoo. What does it mean? I don't know. Should have asked. Fuck. Sounded cool. Like a kazoo, you know. I should have asked. Fuck. Stupid. Asked first. Get the information, then shoot him. While calling him a savage. Proclaiming your God to be so amazing. And those people spread, and those people bred. Next thing we got a world war going on. Not to mention all the wars America's been in since it's been known as America. It's been at war nonstop since it's maybe like 20 years or so of not being in some kind of conflict. It's disturbingly fucked up. It's just fucked up. Realize there's never been peace in here, you know? There's been war nonstop. So much so we fought each other in Civil War. Okay, civil wars happen, but it's usually not because, man, you're not gonna tell me I can't own some people. You know how much I pay for them? Well, I ain't getting out there working the field. It's hot out there. Oh, they like it. It's hot in Africa. They're used to it. That's only 3/5 on human. That's America. Ain't it just? So I don't know what my fraction would be because I'd be half full-blooded human and half 3/5 human. Well, I've been called mongrel before, so that's all right. It's kind of hard to get offended by someone saying nigger who doesn't understand it's a perversion of the word negros, and they just can't make their mouth do that because they're uncultured as fuck. Negros, negros is that Negroes? What? Niggers, niggers. Bought some niggers the other day. Did you? Hey, I heard Justin bought some niggas the other day. You see, it just gets fucking more and more goofy and dumb the further it goes out. Which negros just meant black. Spanish slave trade. That's not a word that I mean, we shall call them Negroes. No. Yeah, for the American Negro College. No. It's an N word we can use. Come on. Come on. That's a joke. God, you're so tense about these things. I'm not calling you one. I'm saying your ancestors. The Bible even covers that. It's like one of them that say, if I were in the time of my fathers, I would not have done like them. Well, that's true. You don't know what you've done to the social norms of that time. Right, my great grandfather, but I wouldn't. Yeah, who you are right now, the lessons you learned right now, the shame of it being your relative. I mean, all that shit. You've learned all that. But back if you've been walking with Grandpa, when am I gonna get my own? Very soon, boy. I'm waiting for you to ask. Well, I want to farm just like you. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Right, when you get a fucking roofing contract, you don't get fucking Hispanic people because they're cheaper. Right? You hire good, honest, hardworking Americans who require $15 an hour to get up on that roof. Again, the only way they're taking jobs is because someone's hiring them. So your problem isn't with them. It's with your boss. But you're too much of a chicken shit to walk in and tell your boss to fucking suck a dick. Even as he fires you. He, she, whoever. Man, the freedom of the brave, my ass. There ain't nobody brave in this. I've been, there's just very few actual brave people. The school system doesn't breed brave. It breeds compliant. And there's nothing brave about compliant. Is there? You're afraid to break the norms because, well, they say My shoes look right. My pants. Is this the way you wear the shirt correctly? Is this the right kind, the right color? All that shit is distracting you from any other fucking like actual substantive interactions with the world, with other people. But all means do what you gotta do. I mean, not everybody makes it. Those are not found written in the book of life. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Apparently, there are people that make it and some that don't. And also, watch out because you can have your name scratched out. Oh, yes, you can. So I'll be like, I know where I'm going. Like, you might think you do. And turn your attitude down because he humbles the proud. But it does say that um, he'll blot your name out. And he also said he'll add whoever he wants to. Well, he's a murderer. Go fuck yourself. God says he gets in. He's a murderer. You don't know that. The guy's like, man, I saw it all. That's fucked up. Come on, man. He got killed his way. No, he did. He killed nobody. He got trial, and yeah, because you guys are flawed humans. Innocent. Like I said, anytime Donald Trump says something, I just automatically wager on the opposite being true. Nancy Guthrie, we're going to have some good news soon. So it means it's going to take a little while, and it's going to be bad news. More than likely, with his track record, just bet on the opposite whatever he says, and you probably make a fuck ton of cash. Believe me, this is going to make so much money. What is the opposite of whatever he's doing? Put everything I have into that. There's another company that's done that. DJT Holdings. That'd be fucked up. He probably does pump and dumps. Gets people hyped up about that while betting against it because he knows everything hyped up. He knows it's going to crash. He collects like the insurance or whatever on the backside, and also wages it's going to crash. Under an anonymous. They made him give up this goddamn peanut farm, but Trump gets to keep his hotels and go to like fucking rent places and leave his sons behind, and then the deal that they're like, we need the fucking microchips. Hi, I'm Don Jr. We can talk now. We can talk now. The best is yet to come. You smell like Bigfoot's dick. Sex Panther. Father says it's a very masculine scent. It smells like fucking Burger King and McDonald's run through a poop grinder. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's not sexy. Father! I hate cutting my shit. Fingernails too short. Just like almost like electricity when it fucking hits anything. Just like taps anything. The tips. Fuck. Come on, fingernails grow back. Fuck, man. Ronald Reagan is the one that named the presidential vehicle the Beast. Of course, he would be an Antichrist. And there would be, I think, 7 more, and then like an 8th in the final horn pop up. I believe between Reagan and Trump, there had been 7. He would make the 8th. Again, Donald, Johann Trump, Dave, Friedrich, Fred. They just anglicized the names. He says John, but he just puts J, doesn't he? And because the person he's named after, his name is Johann. Johhann. Grandfather Friedrich, his dad Frederick, and his brother, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that's the name of their second, the firstborn of Friedrich was Johann, and then it was whatever. Oh, he was Fred Jr., wasn't he? I think so. What a horrible name, Fred. Sorry, man. It's just Frederick. Like skinned. Frederick, man. Oh, fuck, dude. Is it contagious? No, it's just fucking itchy as shit. Okay. Hello, I'm Jeffrey. Who's afraid of Jeffrey? He's just blocked down the street. No one's afraid of a Jeffrey. Hello, my wife has varicose veins. It's just fucked up. I mean, it's... We get it, toilet. Knock it the fuck off. Holy shit. And I've tried to fix the little thing in there. I need to fix that shit somehow or another. But yeah, so the ultimate goal eventually of America, they're going to try and we have a fucked up version with Trump. You know, the Trump card and whatever, and this dystopian future. And then it starts to return looking like America. Yay. So everybody agrees America's the good guy. Yay. So we're back, baby. And now we can fulfill the promise of our forefathers, which they never promised to fix anything. They only promised themselves a good life. But sure. Melting pot. That's what they wanted. 3/5 of human. And slaves. They wanted a melting pot. Sure. Go ahead and lie to yourself. America's wicked from the beginning and it's gonna go in the ground. Wicked as shit. You don't get good fruit from a wicked tree. You just can't. And that's what we're still trying to do. Some 200 and some years later, there's going to be some good fruit coming. We do more good than bad. How? This next harvest, watch, you'll see. No, nothing but fucking tart apples. Very, very bitter, tart, angry, red-hatted apples. They aren't good for anything. They're not good for bacon. They're not good for shit. They look like they would be. They act like they would be. Turns out It ain't good for shit. I love seeing people like that, Whitney Webb and all those other people that are like, they're like, they have the conspiracy, like, their ultimate goal is to get us hooked on their system. I'm like, goal? Actually, does anybody remember what happened when they fucking ran out of toilet paper? No one thought to just get a rag and just wash it. Ew, it's good. As opposed to fucking what, going down the store and fucking, stockpiling toilet paper, like what, $10 a roll and shit. Yeah, get a fucking some bleach, a goddamn bucket, and fucking a rag. Couple, drop in the bleach and then rinse and wash that motherfucker off, and then. It probably was honestly a goal to get people to try the bidet or other means that are not so wads of toilet paper. Something a bit more civilized, like washing it out with a bidet. I'm on for it. I don't know why. I mean, there's a tube there for water already. You have a little water up your ass or something? What the fuck? I mean, America's so fucking homophobic about everything. Meanwhile, these guys are sitting there watching, a bunch of big old football dudes, and they're cheering them on, they're slapping each other on the ass. I'm like, you don't got nothing better to do? You just want to touch his balls, man. Fuck you. No one fucking fakes that many. Blue, shut the fuck up and get your hands off my nuts. Say hike. God damn it. And that's enough of your shit, sir. I have a feeling this thing kick in a little bit. And so many fucking games. It was on my fucking joint account. And it was on the family thing. It's like I removed it from all the contacts, but the games are still there. I don't fucking talks about like it's on the family thing, and I can still share the games back into the games on mine. As what has been going on, whatever pulls hers off. I'm like, all those games on your fucking account, I paid for. Those are my games. Lost like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 6. Forgot I lost Far Cry New Dawn. Fucking all the packs for just like a lot of my shit. Just gone. A lot of those Xbox Live games, like the little shooters and shit. I when they first came out, I was diligent about getting all of those when they came out, no matter how small, whatever, just in case. Yeah, I'm grabbing them. I grabbed all of those motherfuckers. I had a bunch of them. Fucking hell. I was gonna change my name. So start another fucking account, and then you want to just pay for this one to be changed. You just start a new one free. Oh yeah. Witchy Dame. Interesting. From reading Bible passages in the morning to Witchy Dame, and complaining that all the stuff that you were into, they label all witch stuff. It's just herbal medicine. It's like herbal shit. Don't give a fuck, but it's just like That was quick of a change. Fuck, man. You let go of God that fast. That's interesting. Whatever, man. Whatever you're gonna do is whatever you're gonna do. But looking at what's going on out there, I think you picked the wrong time to do that shit. But go ahead. So let those that are, you know, those that are evil be evil, and holy be holy, unholy be unclean, be unclean. You were just faking anyway, so mosey, carry on. Oh, good. I know the neighbor over there will not look at me like at all. Ever since I got back from the family reunion 2020, that dude would not even look at me. His car was stuck out there the other day, and he was trying to like rock it back and forth. And I was walking out to get my mail. Like, need a hand? He gets in the car and shuts the door. Oh, maybe guys doesn't suck, and just sat there. So I get my mail. As they're walking away, as I'm walking away, he opens the door and gets out and starts trying to rock it again and get out. I'm like, dear God, man. Okay, whatever. I don't personally give a fuck. I mean, it's like, it's kind of obvious what you're doing. I mean, if I gave a fuck, I'd be like, hey, man, you live right there. I don't give a fuck. No, but I seriously don't give a shit. This shit's so fucking dope. I got my fucking, oh, it's so fucking dope. Holy shit. Aside from the goddamn toilet running for fucking forever. It's just, fuck. Yeah. We'll put some music on, see if I can fix this shit. All right, what was this one called? Audio.
question I don't know. Can you wrap your arms around me for the cold winds blow? Please don't run away, don't run away from me. Please don't run away from me. Please don't run away, don't run away from me. Please don't run away from me. Please don't run away, don't run away from me. Please don't run away from me. Please don't run away, don't run away from me. Please don't run away from me.
That was Golf with Hurricane. You're listening to KIND, Independent Indie Station. For all your station needs, tune in to this one. UBS might get a station. Identification across the nation. PlayStation. We'll give one away sometime. The original PlayStation. It's a pretty cool picture there. And it's going to be working. But we'll give you one. Memory cards on you. You have to get your own memory cards. Shit's expensive, son. What's wrong with the toilet? It's a little thing. So it's a fucked up thing. So it's got this like almost dreidel type fucking plumber bob thing that goes in the goddamn hole. This weird fucking bottom on it. It's supposed to be like I don't know. So this pointy tip with a little fucking tip like that. And then there's like a hinge thing. It's like a little triangle. And it comes down and like it's got a hole that goes on the top of this little circle thing. And you're supposed to clip it in there. And so when you pull the cord, it pulls this, which pulls the fucking. Okay, sure. I don't know what's wrong with the old design. You know what I mean? But sure. This one won't stop, apparently. It's had problems before. But this time, like, I went to go get the thing. The fuck was that? Water's fucking cold. I mean, it was fucking cold. And it's just, I couldn't get this shit to move around. Like, by the time I got my hand, I was like, I had to run some hot water on that fucker. Stinging and just like numb. But, the little fucking triangle thing was on the bottom and the hole in the plunger was on top. What the fuck are you doing? That's not even how that works, man. What the fuck are you doing? No wonder it won't stop, because you got this little triangle thing going in the hole and the plumb bobber can't get in the goddamn. So I took it out and put it in there and like sealed it up and shit. And then I even like tried to push the thing through. I knew it wouldn't stay and it didn't. The fuck is going on? I have some more crows. It keeps sounding like it's getting close. It won't fucking stop. It won't fucking goddamn stop. So I'll have to figure out what the fuck's up with it. Oh, I might have to fucking tighten it down. It hit this before and it just wouldn't, the floating. So you have to crank the little fucking screw so that way it's got like, you know, more pitch to it. Naturally. It's probably been enough time that it's just worn out. Either that or got loosened up again. So yeah, all right, I know what to do with the thing. I just remember flashing back just now to like, oh yeah, this is done before. This is a fucking design. Like I know the water used to pours out. This has got some weird fucking top, and it looks like it's like cracked when the water just comes pouring out, you know, and just out the top of it. It doesn't look, but it's like a fucking fountain just pouring out the back, and I was like, oh fuck, it's broken. And I'm looking at it like trying to figure out how to get it to stop. And like, that's how it fills the fucking bowl. The fuck are you doing? This is a bad design. I remember I was looking at the grill. I got a grill master from Charbroil or something like that. It was the lady next door to my aunt. Her husband died, and so they're having like an estate sale, and so there's this grill, fairly expensive grill. It was like $25, and so they got it for me, and it's sitting out here, and I'm trying to hook it up, and it's just a bad design. It's just poorly designed. Everything that you need to get to is just like hard to get to and whatever. And meanwhile, my mom brought over this one, like a Coleman type one. Fucking perfect. It's just a little small thing. It's a fucking perfect. It's a perfect design. All the stuff is sturdy, is strong. There's like no plastic on it at all. The lid doesn't. It's clamped on, so it can't whatever. And then like later on, like there was like a storm, and it fucking blew it. Like I was just going on because I was talking about how I hate this fucking. I had to take it apart to get some shit together just to do something to the grill, and even then it wasn't fixed. I just found out what was actually wrong by taking it apart. I'm like, that's the lighter things. It just completely rusted. It wasn't even old and it hadn't gotten rained in there, but they just rusted the fuck out. What the fuck, dude? And the grills inside. I would keep the fucking cover on it, but I mean, I didn't use it very often, and they just rusted the fuck out. That's bullshit. Very bad. Meanwhile, this Coleman's been around for like forever, and this grill is still fucking working. When I got done with that, of course, I shut it down. I'd made steak on it, and then it was still sitting out there cooling off and stuff, and so it just sat there, and it had like the Coleman fuel, but it's on a fucking, it's got a pivot point. You can hold it and then unscrew it, but that way it doesn't, you know, it didn't fuck up. It's got some give and stuff. So this fucking storm comes through. It's pretty fucking rough, and I had like the patio furniture out there. It blew the fuck out of it, and the Coleman was on there, and it just launched it and threw it into like this other chair. And I'm like, oh fuck, I went to go check on the fucking, cause like I didn't know they could do that, but like the arm with the fuel was all fucking jacked compared to what it was. I'm like, oh no, here's my fear, like this thing blowing up in my face. And so I could pick it up and like, oh, this is a good design. It's not even damaged. This is a great design. It's even better now. I mean, you can just fucking throw it and it's gonna last. Good design. I would take this fucking thing over that goddamn Charbroil fucking, you know, it's got the grill and the different side plates and shit and extra wings that fucking pop out so you can hold more shit if they clamp correctly. Otherwise, they're just kind of, you know, it's like, what the fuck is this? We gotta do this. I gotta unscrew the whole fucking side. Yeah. To get to the grill things, I don't need to fuck. If I open the grill, I can't just get the grill and get, no. I had to take the entire sides part of this fucking, yeah. Bad design. Very bad design. Poorly designed. And as you're taking it apart, like, this fucking flimsy shit, you know, is 150 for what? You know, however much it was, for what? Some flimsy ass shit. The royals underneath here are fucking flimsy as fuck. When it's put together, it looks like it's sturdy, but it's just It's pretty shit underneath. Like I said, you look over the grill master and like, I'm not the grill master, whatever the fucking, the propane, the Coleman. Just plain old green. It's not trying to be fancy. It's not calling itself the Royal Master. It's just, you grill? Yeah. Going camping? Yeah. Oh fuck, that fit my, yeah. It's a good design. Yeah. Enjoy them burgers. Steaks, whatever you're gonna have. We got we went camping in Arkansas. I should probably stick to what the fuck America's doing to people. It's just so fucking bummer. And it's not gonna matter in the long run, you know? So it's kind of like I care, but I don't care. And the further it goes, you know, I used to watch the news to see what's going on and stuff, and like, you know, where exactly we're at. It's too obvious and blatant. It might be in punts or some kind of shit, you know. And then here recently, it's just, I'm just okay. It is happening. This is going. This is doing what it's doing. This is. However much of an asshole I am not that fucking dude, and yeah, fuck that. No, never could or would be. Nor would I be stupid enough to follow his, I mean, believe his shit. Like any of his fucking lies. Why is everything about 2 weeks? You know how much shit he's gotten about 2 weeks out? Healthcare. Maternity ward reform. Nuclear missile reform. Peace treaty with the fucking universe. Starting Space Force's fucking cousin, ground force. In space. Ground force in space. They just have fucking Steve Carell show called Space Force. They need to have like an actual movie come out. Space Force. Movie. Ground force in space. And just have like it's just you know, they're in Mars and they're on some planet. It could be called that, but no. I take the longest road possible. God damn it, toilet. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill this fucking toilet one day. Go in there and just fuck it up. Oh, hell yeah. This is the good shit, too. Yeah, it's got one of those, like, balls, resin, or whatever. That's most of that fucking chemical shit. I can smell it. There's like just a whole fucking ball of keef and that stuff holding it together. It's like, I'll smoke that. Yeah, absolutely, I'll smoke that. And I'll add a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Fucking indica rules, man. I need to get the next time I get an order. They have Giving Tree as actual hydro bud for like $35 for like an eighth, I think, or something. I don't remember what it is. It's maybe like it's like a gram or two. I don't remember. It's something, maybe like 3 grams. But 3 grams of like pure hydro and like done this way, that'd be fucking great. And like roll up a joint or two. That was the shit that made up. We go, no, I don't want it. Which made me start cracking the fuck up. We're out in the woods. It was like, we passed around. And I've never heard this motherfucker say no. And I was like, I hit it and like, no. seriously hear me? Because he's like, I don't want that. And I'm just like, I don't. This. Part of me is hoping it's a prank, and another part of me is hoping that he actually got that fucked up. He's like, no, I'm good. What? Yeah, I'm good. This dude finished like a big old fucking. We used to make like these tumblers, and like this much fucking bourbon. Oh no, there goes the fucking wax. Whatever, and then like this much coke. And we, me and Matt and Opie all have one. And me and Matt are sipping on it and writing on the song, and working on some music. Look over for like a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, can I get another one of those?" What? One of those like? No, no, dude. I'm not even like a half of mine. No. All right, that's cool, man. Hey, you want to smoke a joint? Like, do you have one? No, yeah. No, I'm not. I have some, but I'm not. No, not right now. I got to work on some music, dude. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? I'm guessing that's just lost. That's where to find me to turn the light on. I'm smoking some carpet. All right, fuck it. 5-second roll. It's too late, anyways. Get some more. It's just a little clump, anyways. Oh, you got me. I found this one, though. Little clump, huh? Watch this. Ow. Drug abuse. What do you think, though? Maybe that's why we're right there. No? Did you fall out of there? Matter of fact, I'm gonna melt you in here. I'll smoke a bowl and melt with you. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what using all my fucking gear. I got this. I need to plug this up and start using it. Well, that's true. If I've got the guitar station there. This could be like a secondary guitar station. I could just set that right there, and now put that to the board. I got enough inputs. No one ever comes over, but I mean, that way I'd have a secondary. And then I do want, like, over there, behind the door, I want to put like a desk that has like something like the bass version of this, preferably like a rack mount style. And that's over there. I guess we can be the rack mount style. I don't know over here we could use the speed of, but something like this, for just monitoring. Yeah, that would work. Just in the monitor. Oh fuck, you just plug in the board, just do it direct box. The fuck am I thinking? With that stomp that I've got? Yeah, I could sculpt out something that would sound good. But yeah. This is ready to go. It's even got like a MIDI input in case I'm about a foot controller. Like a SB1010. I wouldn't mind getting another one. Just cause. Again, if I could get endorsed by something like Behringer, I would design the FCB 2020. Hindsight is 2020. But it's also the second version, and I would have like those two pedals, but I'd have them to be stompable, so they could have total of 4 pedals. If we stomp it, it becomes something else. Definitely make these all like, you can just tap them, so you don't have to like tap it and then select the thing. Sometimes you have to like tap which one you want, and then tap it again to make it function. Like it selects the one you want to get, and then you gotta hit it again to make it do it. So it needs to be just one, so you can actually play in live real time. Just stomp them on and off. Again, it's a simple program fix, and that'd be like if If two 127s back to back, 127 equals 0. If two zeros back to back, then 0 equals 127. Second 0 equals 127. Boom. Fixed. The more companies that would like incorporate that type of thing into like the amp blocker, whatever, like, hey, it has to be 1010 compliant, and you can just pull up the editor for the 1010 inside there. People would love you. You know, we'd want to make it easier to do. You could map it out right there. You assign it, it shows you how to do all this stuff. It's hooked up, then, you know, and you can control your stomp pedals right there. Oh, people would love that shit, man. Again, with the 2020, I would like to do it a little bit like at least the bottom set of 5 have like stomp buttons like this has. So it's actual stomp buttons. But that has to be those metal kind. It can be like the Behringer. Bunch of these, you know. They make digital mixing boards, so I would want to talk to them about this. Like I said, having this right here and I have a tablet. It wouldn't be this big, but it'd be, you know, it'd be some little tablet that runs pretty much everything in VARs. So they're interchangeable. And it's like you just switch it to like a mixer, like what kind of mixer you have, and then you put it in there and it's ready to control that. Because that's all that really is right there. It's just a touch screen for controlling all that. If it has some, it's got the select, solo, and on right there. That's cool. I'd probably bring this a little smaller and then give it a couple knobs for tweaking, especially if it could be a interface, not interface, a surface, control surface. Fucking shit. The cool thing is if you take the tablet out, like when you shut it off, you can just take the tablet out of there. When it's plugged in, it's got like a docking station. So it plugs in, it's already got power, so it doesn't have to use any battery power or anything like that. It locks in, and shuts down. And it's controlling the tablet, turn it back on, and, you know, cool, the tablet's in there, I see it, boom, boom, boom. Touchscreen's ready to do all the stuff you need to do. And then you take it out, you can put it in your foot controller. Oh, cool, I'm controlling that now. Maybe even if you just like stack it on, it's got like a dock, and you can just stack it on there. Like the 2020 would be good. You can just stack it right there in the front there, and it'll connect to it and can control it also. So you can, like, if your friend has a setup, you can hook it to theirs. Like, yours has got a fucking tablet, and just copy it over to your thing, and then you put it on this one, and download it to there. The setups are the same. I guarantee someone probably would come up with a scheme like that online, and they'd have like different ones for, you know. You have to mini map it on your own, but like they're all set up for doing whatever. I never like the idea of the stomp pedals, you know, rather than the ones they have. These are kind of, they're cool, but they're just big. And then I definitely would have at least space for one of these, if not two. Because, I mean, just the more expression you can do, just the better. Just better. So if it had one, I mean, I could add an extra wall. I could add extra different shit, but you can even rock it with 2 feet, you know, have both feet controlling it. You can start getting some really weird sounds and stuff. It can, like, if that's like that one that has the spectrum, you can find the focus of where the sound is as you're playing. Just, you know, find that one where it makes the guitar stick out, and just hold it there, and just. Then you can turn the stomp on and off, and it's already set at that position. So you just engage that, and the spectrum is already. And if you wanted to move it as you're playing, you could still adjust it and shit. But by having the stomp pedals, you'd be able to do like the chorus, have it go wider, you know, and faster. The 2 pedals could do like, you know, different things. I would want to put volume and wah on their own pedals, so that way you can, like I said, you can roll the volume on the distortion back and clean it up, and you still have the access to the wah pedal. Sometimes you want to clean, and then while you're playing, you just roll the the volume up, and it's it's distorted and still got the wall on it. Fucking cool, man. I love sound so much. This is fucking great, It's real. It's actually real. It's your ear, Sound, imagery, whatever you get is. Especially when you're like starting seeing people live, because they're feeding off your energy, and you're kind of like, fuck, that's great. And you're like, it's like you think, yeah, and you're kind of giving them energy, they're giving it back, and everybody's jumping the fuck around and shit. It's fucking cool as hell. Well, that was weird. It's like a tracer there for something I didn't do. It's like a bisecting line across reality. It's fucking weird. It's like, oh, probably just, eyes seeing things weird. Ooh, fuck. That's sore as shit. At least we got it out of there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Just have to look up 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. It's fucking crazy. Oh fuck, it's changed 5. Oh fuck, it's 2, 3, 5. I think I'm done with that for now. I think I want to play something. I don't know what. Kind of shut my boys, otherwise I'd sing a bit and play some guitar. Is the drum machine on? I'll just put some music in the background. Oh yeah, it is Saturday. I'll just put some music in the background. I just, if you can make me, it's kind of like, if you can make bread. I'll run to the store. No, I'll go in the, oh yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll run to the store and get some bread. I'm not going to the store to get no fucking bread. It's cold as shit out there. What's the next song?
Just getting clearer. You didn't realize. Seen enough to decide to give up on your ride. Hell ain't dying, it's been a while since you saw me free. I know I can't help it. You've outlived your scheme. Just a little more
Nah. You do gotta give to get. You gotta give. To quote Timothy. Is that toilet still going? Yeah, that's what I hear there. That's frustrating. Fucking toilet. Still make me have to pee is why I don't like it. And then constant dripping. It's gonna be like, oh, I know how cold that water's gonna be because that wallet. That'll make it pee too. You gotta pee one way or another. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this drippy pee pee. When it's over.
dear, you're going astray. She says, I swear I won't break you if you don't wake me from this dream I'm singing. Suckling of a fire's clear as vagrant visions you driven by. Peace of faith, my mind, lurid and begging for change. The things you wanna be, 'cause I ain't changing a thing. She says I won't waste away, and I taste like an angel's tear, my dear, you're going astray. She said, I swear I won't break you if you don't wake me from this dream I'm singing. Sweet Memory Sleep by Zygote. That's an oldie, but a goodie. But yeah, it's an oldie. That was off of Misconception, probably 2001, 2002. I was like 25. What was that? 24 years ago? Yeah, whatever that is. Whatever that is. So, kill the room mic real quick. I mean, the room speakers. Sorry. But, forced myself to get some sleep. I haven't been sleeping as much as I should have, probably. I've been getting sleep, it's just kind of like in bursts. So I went ahead and took a whole clonazepam, 45 minutes. I'm gonna be like,
So I'll be checking out as soon as I start feeling kicking. I'm like, okay. Oh, fuck off, toilets. Jesus Christ, I just fixed everything about it. I even fixed the little thing so it would go in the correctly, and, I popped it through. So now that's all fixed. It just won't stop. It must be stopped. Somehow, some way. I don't even know what the fuck happened. They just... I didn't use that one. I think I peed and this like right before I came on the show, and it was just like ever since. Like fucking what the fuck, dude? Ruined the toilet with that fucking piss stream? What the fuck is that? Oh boy. Just a little bit fucking like fucking cracked in the right position, and it'd be fucking so much pain would be gone. This attack, I can feel it from here into like this shoulder. A pinch here, and there's like a fucking pinch in here. That was crazy when I was doing the stretches, and like I said, I had my arms out there, and as I was reaching forward. It didn't make any noise, it just went. It's not sore today. It was a little bit yesterday, but that was, I mean, it was just fucked up. How long have I been like that, man? What happened? I beat myself up in my sleep or something? Trying to think, I think I was pulling thick. I always got to Rubber and Thief. Or 3, I think. Yeah, I got through part 3. Oh, I thought I was about to stop. Yeah, I said, shit. But, no. Yeah, I figure out what the fuck's going on with that thing. I can make it stop. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna make it stop real quick. Hang on. So it doesn't drain out anything. It does. Fuck you. That's just draining out again. Look at that. Stop making goddamn noises and I'm gonna get shit. I don't know why the fuck it's draining, just emptying out. Little things in there, it won't, it's like I said, it doesn't have enough weight to like stay down. Which is fucking weird because it was doing just fine. Until a little early today. And I gotta hit the fucking thing and it doesn't work. I'm like, what the fuck, why is this not working? And it's just like, oh, okay, and it's just, I'll just have to fix this and it'll be fine. And just keep fixing things and like, no. Nothing's like a distant bathtub. In an insane asylum waiting for someone to get in and started giggling. What's so funny? I farted in the tub. You're in the right place, man. You're in the right place. Thank you. I like turtles. The best answers ever. I like turtles. Why the fuck are you a zombie? What the fuck are you a zombie then? I wonder how badly they want to do shit like that. And there's that little kid. Well, apparently. Like, how old are you? Well, apparently, I'm 45 and I've been reborn in a little person body, little man. Is that true? It's working, it's on you. Big up. Huh? And why would you say that? No, you had your chance. Explain yourself, huh? Explain yourself now, you don't have a microphone. See? How you gonna do that? That's how they get you. Got your media. They get you when they got you. You shut up, didn't you, toilet? Pretty good, Alan. That one's this thing. Bam, you sexy thing. Sexy thing. either root your pinky on the bridge. Classical, that's what they recommend, but that's a different scale. On the pick card. It's all right. All right, let me that's very sweet. I should probably start thinking about shutting things down. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day, and all of them are good happy wishes. And yeah, 3 hours, and I did some earlier too. It's just fun doing these. So I'm gonna head out for now, get some rest on the day of rest, and then probably back later tonight. Might do some mixing. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Grab some food right now. Maybe watch a movie or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. I'll probably just pass right the fuck out. I'm going. See you soon.